What's going on, fam? Welcome back to Gig Life Driver. I hope you're earning your subscription today. Maybe give me a thumbs up, and if this information is pertinent to somebody you know, give it a share. I wanted to talk about people saying to me to get a real job. And this isn't like coming from a stranger. This is coming from somebody I know. And I looked at them and said, what part of what I do is not a real job? Could you explain? And they really didn't know what to do with that, first and foremost. And I said, look, just because you work in your job, which is great, you have a job. A lot of people are trying to find jobs. But just because your job needs you to be in a building 9 to 5 or 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, doesn't mean your job is a job more than my job is a job. You know, I think personally you're criticizing what I do is because you're jealous. You're stuck in a building 40 hours a week. I'm out in the environment riding a moped or an e-bike working 25 hours a week, and I make more than you do working 40 hours a week, and that means after taxes. So drivers, if you hear that from somebody, just know that really they're jealous of what you do. They hate their job. They're stuck in a building. They're doing 9 to 5. But I will say this to those people. A lot of my friends that are Japanese, and there's, theories of life that they have, and they are a firm believer, and I heard this directly from one of my best friends from Japan, and he says, if you enjoy what you do and you put your heart and soul in what you do, you'll never really work a day in your life. And that's very true. If you enjoy what you're doing, it's not work, it's fun. You're enjoying what you're doing. Also, too, if you're in the restaurant industry and you're doing that, you're putting all that positive energy into the food that you're feeding the masses. I love what I do. I enjoy my job. Sure, I'd like to see non-tipping customers tip. That'd be great. But I can't push that equation. All I can do is share that with you guys and hope a customer in some DoorDash marketplace sees my video and they say, hey, maybe I should tip so I can get my food in a timely manner. But to say to another human being, especially a friend, why don't you get a real job? I got a real job. I get paid for a job. You're just jealous because you're stuck in a building. Peace be the journey.